Hello, confirmation parents. This video is going to take the place of a parent meeting that we would typically have at the end of confirmation to inform you of the next steps. So I ask for a commitment on your part, if you would, to please make sure you watch this video in its entirety, and also our website, that you would just read the website fully so you have a very strong understanding of what is expected at this point. 2 weeks ago in our last confirmation session, we held a church tour for all confirmation candidates. So they traveled around the church in 7 different stations, and we had volunteers at each station helping them to understand kind of the behind the scenes of the church, our church renovations, and how there were a lot of things intentionally placed for people to look at and experience in prayer as they moved around the church. So all of the candidates got to experience those things. We wanted to provide that experience so that the candidates would feel St. James is their home. And I hope, parents, that you feel that as well, that anytime you walk in there, that you feel welcomed, and that there are opportunities for you and your kids to be a part of our faith community in terms of serving other people. My station was the reconciliation room, and I informed candidates that we asked them to go to confession before they receive the sacrament. So as of now, we do not have a date, but we're expecting that it will be in February or March. So in the coming months, you'll be hearing from me with resources to help them feel comfortable about returning to the sacrament if they've been away for a long time. It's also a really good opportunity, parents, for you, if you've been away, to return to the sacrament. It's a wonderful sacrament of healing, and our priests are very understanding of the fact that many of us are away for a long time, myself included, in the past. So please just consider opening your heart also to receiving that sacrament with your child before confirmation. Now, at the church tour, all of your children were provided with papers along the way that they were to put into a big orange envelope. So when I saw several of them for our makeup session, they admitted that they didn't know where it was, or they just tossed it in the room somewhere. So I encourage you, parents, to ask them where that folder is and search inside and ask them what it is that they received and what the meaning is behind those things. So 2 very important papers that they've received, which I have since put up on the website in case some students do not have the papers, are the sponsor information, choosing a sponsor, and also confirmation name information. I would say at this point, parents, that the best thing for you to do is to go to our website and look thoroughly at everything that's listed on the website. It has all of the information you need about what steps you need to take at this point with your child. They're going to need some help with some of these things. So they'll need help in choosing a sponsor. And I ask parents that you help them choose somebody who really is very grounded spiritually, very prayerful, who can support them in prayer through the remainder of this preparation period. And then with a confirmation name, they should know that there will be some research involved. So they do have a form to fill out, but they'll see that they really need to go online and search the saint that they choose and get to know quite a bit about that saint. Now, those forms were given to them at the church tour, but I have posted those online. So everything you need is on our website. 2 resources that I would like to pass along to you, parents, are some apps that you can have your children download, and yourself included, and also a show that they can be watching to understand more about the life of Christ. So 2 apps that you can look into are the Amen app through the Augustine Institute. That's free. And then the Hallow app, HALLOW. That one is free with limited options. And then if you pay, I think $5 a month, you get all of the options. That has really blessed me tremendously. I've been using that every day, and it really has helped me grow closer to Christ, and also just to more of an understanding of the Catholic Church, a lot of saints, a lot of our devotions. So, for $5 a month to grow closer to the Lord, that's not a bad deal. So those 2 apps are 2 that I highly suggest. And then there is a series called The Chosen. So if you go to thechosen.tv, you'll be able to watch for free this really beautiful series that was put together that is continuing on the life of Jesus and his disciples. So it's the first series of its kind, and it's changing hearts and lives of millions of people around the world. It's definitely impacted me very powerfully. So I encourage you to look into that. We did show the first episode to the candidates at one point, and I encourage them to continue watching it. So please consider that as well. So just a couple quick reminders. Please go to the website, click on all of the links to the different forms and the videos with your child, and get through that whole process, all of the remaining steps. Candidates were asked to have their assignments in by the end of this month, so that's now in a week. So please take care of that as soon as you can, especially with hopefully some free time that you'll have over the Thanksgiving break. And I appreciate you helping them to get those assignments in. Lastly, parents, I would say the best thing that you could do for your children is for yourself to draw close to the heart of God. The closer you draw to the heart of God, the more the fruits of the Spirit are alive in you. So patience, love, gentleness, joy, peace. These are things that your child will see growing in you as you draw closer to the heart of God, and your witness will encourage them to keep going in their faith. So please, parents, take some time for yourself to get close to God. Show your child that this is something that's important to you, and they will follow suit. I pray, parents, that you have a very restful and blessed Thanksgiving season with good physical health, but most importantly, very strong spiritual health. It has been an honor to be able to work with your children in the classes for the past few months, Mr. Joe and myself. It really is a privilege to be serving God in this way. So I thank you for sending them to us. And if you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me. Happy Thanksgiving.